guys, and welcome back to the Celtic FC Career Mode episode number 7. In today's episode we only have the 3 games, all in the Scottish Premiership. We have Hibs, then we play Kilmarnock, then we play Ross County. We just played Ross, so that'll be a sim game. We just played Kilmarnock, so that'll probably be a highlight game. And then we will play the Hibs game. And for Player of the Month, Oliver Enchant will be Player of the Month. He had a pretty solid month of December, so he's definitely looking to push for a starting role if Scott Brown does decide to retire. And the player for upgrade for Alistair Clark has been designated to Mamunga Gaming. He wants long sleeve, untucked, long socks, red bandage on both wrists, and any white Adidas boots. And that is your player, Mamunga. If you would like to change the number, you could also do that, or anything that you would like to change, please let me know. Alright, so for the game versus Hibs, we have made a couple changes. Fraser Forster has come back into the team after we actually gave him another month off to recover. Hedrai will be coming on for Zamanovich, and that'll be the only changes coming to his team. Let's beat Hibs. And Edward gets the game underway. We are looking to pick up definitely 3 points. We should definitely beat Hibs for sure. And then after this game, we have the game versus Kilmarnock, which we should definitely win that game too. And then Ross will be the sim game, and we should also win that. Pass to Edward from McGregor. Edward puts it in the back of the net, just like that. 11 minutes in, right on the 11th minute mark, Edward scores once again, and he jumps over the flagpole. This man has been unstoppable. Hopefully we do not have to sell him if offers do come in for him in January. I'm probably going to hold off until the summer, because Edward probably won't be here much longer. That was a great pass from McGregor. Goalkeeper. Ball was too close. The goalkeeper couldn't do nothing about that. Through ball to Edward. Through ball to Forrest. Forrest should pick out Edward over the top. Edward, let's go. Was he off? He was no goal, offside. Man. Through ball. Let's go. Okay, so I think that was McGregor. McGregor scores right on the cusp of halftime to make it 2-0. That's a great pass from Greg Taylor. And I have no clue how he gets that shot off with that angle to the back of the net. But McGregor does go just right over the goalkeeper's reach. Really nothing you can do about it, but it goes in. McGregor scores, makes it 2-0 Celtic. And the 3 minutes of stoppage time is almost up, and it is 2-0 Celtic at halftime. Make a couple changes at half, get some younger players on to get playing time. So the 2 changes we did make was Alistair Clark is coming on for James Forrest, and Elianusi is coming off for Scott Sinclair. I noticed I was going to bring younger players on, but Scott Sinclair does need some playing time still.
Sinclair.
Bolognoli with the through ball to Edward. Oh my gosh, that was a great pass from Bolognoli to Edward. I wouldn't even think that was going to go through. And Edward grabs his second for his 16th goal of the season, and he is running all over teams now. He is the man with the magic foot. That was an awesome pass from Bolognoli too. I thought for sure that Edward was offsides, but he wasn't. The pass finds him, and he buries it in the back of the net. Not much better than that. And a pass to Jordan Morris. He's going to find Alistair Clark. What are you doing? That is the last minute. We're going to send this ball in. It'll probably be the last one of the game. Julian does get to it, and that is it. 3-0 victory over Hibs. Team could not have played much better, if I say so myself. So player of the game does go to Colin McGregor. He had the 1 assist and 1 goal on today's game, so he pretty good. Edouard had a 9.1, which is also great. He had 2 goals, no assists, and Bugnoli played pretty damn well down the left-hand side, and he had an assist also. Alright, so in the game versus Kilmarnock, we are running the reserve side because the Ross County game is only 2 days after this. So we are going to run the reserve. Peterson will begin his first start also. Simonovic, Hendry, Bayer. Yeah, pretty much the whole reserve. So let's get into these highlights. Alright, so starting this game off, this was not a good game for us at all. Let's see, we were giving away an early chance, Gordon with the save. But that really would not help us. This has been the whole game for us pretty much. They pressured us the whole game, and the reserves really did not play well in this game. Here is a minute later, they have another chance. Nice little through shot, and it barely misses. And in the 39th minute, Gordon really just gives the ball away right there in that position. And Dicker just barely misses. Gordon can't even get a hand to it. And here in the 54th minute, Liam Miller has a wonderful chance. Just puts it over the bar, and this is where the team really started to fall apart. No less than 10 minutes later, they're crossed through. Gordon does not get to it. Miller puts it in the back of the net, and we are down 1-0. Why didn't Gordon go for that ball? I have no clue. It was literally within diving distance for him getting that. We do finally have one of our better chances of the game. Scott Sinclair weaves through the team and puts it on the side netting on the outside of the net. Yeah, that was the whole game. But it gets worse. No less than a minute later, they break us down because we were counterattacked, and they score again. 2-0 to Kilmarnock, and this is not what we needed. It's a good goal though. It really didn't have any build-up play. It was just a counter that we got called out on. And to make matters worse, they score a third as the team was all the way pushed up as I was trying to get a goal to at least make it look halfway decent, and they make it 3-0, and that is how the game will end. Once again, another great goal from them. Nothing that we could really do. Yeah, we're not even going to worry about the player of the match, but Simonovic got that somehow. Our defense was god-awful. The 3-0 loss to Kilmarnock. That's just awesome. As you see, they had 10 shots, we only had 5. We had the possession, they had all the tackles. Our passing was better. I don't know. But luckily enough, Rangers did tie to St. Mirren, so we are still in first on 56 points. Alright, so getting into the game versus Ross County. Once again, it's a simulation game. In the last game of the month, their form has been loss, draw, loss. So they are not currently in good form, so that's good for us. And we are rolling out the starters, so hopefully they can pick up the form that our reserves did not show at all. Let's see if Edouard can add to his goal tally. And Greg Taylor is the lone goal scorer of this game. We pick up the 1-0 victory. Bayo, Sinclair, and Hendry both come on. Alright, so looking at the league table, Celtic in first with 19-2-2 with 62 goals for, 15 against, 47 goal difference. That is what's keeping us in the lead currently. Rangers also sit on 59 points between Aberdeen and Hibs. So the first two teams are actually absolutely running away with this. Then we have Hearts, Kilmarnock, Motherwell, St. Mary's, St. Johnston, Livingston, Hamilton, and Ross County, which are in dead last, have not won a game yet. 7 draws and 16 losses. They are absolutely terrible. Player of the month is definitely going to Edouard with the brace against Hibs, so he will be the player of the month for January. We didn't really buy anybody, we didn't sell anybody in this month. It was kind of actually a quiet month in January for us, so it's good to see. Hopefully next year we can bring a couple players in that will help this team if we do qualify for the Champions League. And being that January only had 3 games, we're going to flip over to February. And January is just a quiet before the storm, as we have a total of 8 games in this month. As you see, we are playing Olympiacos in the next round of the Europa League, so that's I think we actually match up pretty well with them, so that's looking good for us. Then we have Ross County again in the Scottish Cup. And that will be it for today's episode. Not the best episode. We did pick up 2 wins, but we only played 3 games, and we lost pretty badly. Really badly we lost. 3-0 to Kilmarnock, which I did not want that to happen. I think we struggled playing them the first time. I think we drew 1-1, so I knew they were a tough team. Didn't think we were going to get our butts kicked by them. So anyway, that'll be it for today's episode. See y'all again later. Y'all have a good one.